Now let's focus on what I feel are the stories from this game. The 2 red cards.
Right.
Fair.
The first one.
Okay. So this
is what we're looking at.
This is the first red card.
My personal view, I think it's a definite red card. Yesterday we had a conversation about this, and we spoke about the fact that this may not look intentional, but he caught him, and that's a leg breaker. And the moment the referee goes to the VAR to have another look at it, I told you that VAR and slow motion looks everything a lot worse than it actually is. Mm-hmm. He did catch a bit of the ball, but I think his foot just caught him above the ankle, and that could definitely have broken his leg. So I think in that respect, it's considered dangerous play. And I think that the right decision was a red card. I can sympathize that perhaps that wasn't the intention. And this is very similar to the Alex Iwobi incident as well. He also just caught him just above the ankle when he also slightly touched the ball. So in this respect, I think it was a red card.
Okay.
On VAR review, anytime a referee goes to VAR, I think that's it, they're going to give it. African referees, especially at this AFCON in particular, they seem to be VAR happy. It's almost like the moment they go to VAR, they're going to give it. But having seen the replay, I can understand why the referee gave it.
Okay.
That first red card.
Okay. Ben, so clear red card for
the first one, yes.
All right, Ben, let's walk through the second and see what you make of this. So goalkeeper comes out, Vazinho collides with Sadio Mane, and Mane is out. Mane is laid out cleanly there, and the goalkeeper himself is in a spot of bother. He also gets clattered, and the referee looks at it and decides to give a red card. Your thoughts?
I don't think that's a red card for me, because look, when you look at the slow down sequence, the goalkeeper comes out with his eyes on the ball the whole time. He never takes his eyes off the ball. So his intentions are clear. Get to the ball and prevent a goal. But Mane makes the situation look actually worse than it is, because I mean, if you know Sadio Mane, he's always looking for a chance to get a penalty. And I don't blame him. If you are a forward, that should be your mentality. So I'm not going to blame Mane, but I blame the officials, because again, you have the benefit of replay, you have the benefit of VAR, you have the benefit of slowing this down. And sometimes, again, like friends said, VAR and slow motions can make things actually look worse than they are. You need to consider context, you need to consider intent. That looked for me like a 50-50 sequence. It could have gone either way.
Okay.
For him to basically get sent off after his intent or his intentions didn't go his way, I think that's a little harsh.
Okay, so for you, what should have been the decision?
Well, I'd look at this and say probably a caution, a verbal caution, because if you are going to give a red, if I would say a yellow card, then that would be as well as good for a red card in a situation like this. So if you are not giving a card at all, then you are cautioning him. But if not, you need to send the player off.
Drop ball.
I think it was either way. I just would have told the goalkeeper that, you know what, this is a star player. You need to be cautious of how you come out sometimes, because depending on what it looks like and how you are coming out to attack the ball, you could actually injure the player. Okay. And it might not be through any fault of yours. Sometimes you come out like this, your heads can collide, concussion, injury. Like it's just danger to yourself, danger to the opponent. You need to weigh all that. I just don't think this was dangerous intent.
You see, the reason you give that a foul and caution the goalkeeper, then you're tempted to give him a red card.
That's what I'm
for
saying.
stopping an clear goal scoring opportunity. That sort of thing. That's what I think, because I genuinely feel like it was an accidental clash of heads.
I think so too.
And that's why I think it should be a drop
ball is in the air.
And I was even more scandalized that they allowed Mane to continue. And Mane may have scored a goal immediately after. But you look at his reaction after he scored a goal,
he just
laying on the pitch, head down. And if you look at the slow motion of how he landed, it was so awkward.
He ended up in the hospital actually. And so the goalkeeper actually paid him a visit.
We need to review the concussion routine and protocols at this AFCON, because that was unacceptable.
Because in the Premier League, that's a straight concussion sub you're going on. Let's have a look at the graphic. So that's the tree, the fixture tree, just to be sure. On one half, we do have Cameroon and Gambia. On the other half, we've got Morocco and Tunisia and Burkina Faso, sorry. Then you've got Morocco. They will take on the winner of today's game involving Cote d'Ivoire and Egypt, and then you have Senegal facing the winner of the Mali Equatorial Guinea game. So that's the fixture tree, and from there, it moves on and on and on until the final.